Sophie!
Oh, hey guys.
Welcome to Project!
Thanks so much. I'm delighted to be here, day 2.
Woohoo! How
Would
are
you
you
like
doing
a
today?
coffee?
Thank you.
I'm great. Yeah, the sun's shining. It's August. I'm in my new job and I'm learning the ropes.
So tell us, what's the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning?
Think, what do I have to do today? And then take the dog for a walk.
What album are you throwing on your commute?
I'm into Chaperone. I'm into the Pink
Oh
Pony Club
yes,
at the
we
moment.
love her. Hot to go.
Yeah.
What are your first memories of Project Art Centre? Tell us.
Possibly running up and down these stairs as an artist making work in the queue for the first time, being either very excited or drowning my sorrow.
And can you remember that first piece of theatre you ever saw?
Ever? I think the first piece of theatre that I ever saw was probably in a parish hall somewhere in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, fun.
And made me go, yes, this is great.
And what is your guilty pleasure TV series? Tell us.
It's got to be Married at First Sight Australia.
Oh, I've seen it all, yes.
It's amazing.
And what are your 3 desert island items?
Ooh, my 3 desert island items are a book by some brilliant Irish writer. I guess probably mashed potato because it's delicious. And I love potatoes.
Yes, love it.
And some tunes.
Excellent, you need the tunes, defo.
You need the tunes.
What is the best advice you've been given in your career?
The great, amazing Lynn Parker said to me once, never follow a banjo act with another banjo act.
Okay, I'll take that. What is the worst piece of advice you've been given in your career?
It'll all be fine. It'll just happen.
It will be fine, Sophie, that is it.
It is always fine, but you have to work hard for it.
Yes, you do. Working hard is good. Are you a morning person or a night owl?
Morning person.
And
sometimes I can be a night owl all the way through into being a morning person.
Yes. City escape or a beach holiday?
Beach holiday.
And now, Dublin Cork. Where is the best spot in Dublin to grab a pint?
I guess I'm a little bit old school and I've got Grogan's.
Yes, and you're a Cork girlie, so come on, what's the best spot in Cork to grab a pint?
The Corner House, of course.
Fab.
Great tunes, great points.
Sophie, what is your definition of community?
Community. My definition of community is probably a little bit rural in terms of like, I help you, you help me, there's no money involved, there's no cash changing hands, you need a bit of support here and I'll help you, and then at some point in the future you'll give me a bit of a support. Like, it's maho.
Tell us, what does the average day of an artistic director in Project Art Centre look like?
Walking up and down these stairs a lot, getting lost in the building because it's day 2, and getting to know people, meeting artists. I'm really excited about meeting all the fantastic artists that are working in Dublin and living in Dublin and making work in Project and may have not made work in Project yet. So that's going to be a big part of it. There's also the boring stuff or the difficult stuff.
As always,
working out how to pay for it all and whether that's possible and budgets and numbers and how to keep a building open.
Yes, that's it.
I'm excited to get started in.
And can you remember, what's the best thing that you've seen in Project Art Centre?
Like so many things I've seen in Project have changed the way I think about art. One of them might be a brilliant Dublin Theatre Festival experience in the early 2000s, which was Elevators Repair Services GATS in the space upstairs, which it was like a theatre marathon of many hours and just brilliant thinking and art and theatre.
Cool. What was your dream job as a child?
I think I wanted to be a post person because I love chatting to people and giving them things they're delighted about, like birthday presents.
Yes, shout out on post. Who is your biggest inspiration?
Who's my biggest inspiration? I think it changes every day, probably. At the moment, it's got to be Kamala, hasn't it?
Oh yes, Kamala HQ.
I'm
Shout
excited
out.
about Kamala.
We're not going back,
Exactly.
as she says. What is your favourite book?
I just read I just sat on a beach and I read an amazing book called Say Nothing about the north of Ireland and the time period between the 60s and today, and it really like changed how I think.
Oh, cool.
And made me, yeah.
What's one thing you're really going to miss about Cork?
Oh, there's so many things I'm going to miss about Cork. I'm going to miss the Cocaine Market on a Saturday. I'm going to miss my friends, but I'll see them a lot. And I'm going to miss Latitude, which is the best wine bar in Ireland. That does the most beautiful food as well.
Who's playing you in a film on your life?
I've been told before that I look a bit like Emma Stone.
Okay.
But I don't really know who she is.
Poor things in Project.
Yeah, not sure about that. I think playing me in the film of my life would be, I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that one. Maybe me. Yeah.
Sophie Motley Bioc.
I don't know.
What is your favourite thing to do on a rainy day in Ireland?
Read books. Go out in the rain. You get wet, you get dry. Like, rain is grand, lads. Put your wellies on and get into it.
Yes. What's your go-to comfort food?
I mean, I went down the mashed potato route, but crisps.
Crisps. What crisps? Come on.
And I love a waffle.
Yes.
Old-fashioned waffles. I like a bacon fry.
A good old Irish crisp.
Yeah, I like a kind of fancy crisp that's not a crisp that makes me think it's healthy because it's like orange or green.
And tell us, where's the best spot to grab lunch in Temple Bar in your break?
Well, I haven't been many places yet in Temple Bar, so I'm excited about relearning Temple Bar. There's a great burrito place down the road. I like a burrito, but I'm a pack your lunch and bring it in gal.
Yes.
Sustainable
girly.
Yeah, well, try and be sustainable. And then when you have a treat, it's really good. Like a cheeky little fish and chip from Burdock's, maybe on a Friday.
Yes.
Let's go old school.
And lastly, what are you off to do after we film this?
What do I have to do? I am going to think about really exciting things like budgets, but I'm also going to get to meet one of the artists that is going to be in Project next year, and I'm really excited about that.
Exciting! Thank you so much for joining us. We're buzzing to have you here. Thanks, Sophie.
Thanks,
See you soon.
I can't wait to meet you all soon.
Bye.